A River West couple found the perfect apartment until the duplex went into foreclosure.
As Courtney Garrish reports, it was a painful lesson on just how few rights there are for renters in Wisconsin.
More than 1 million people rent in Wisconsin, yet our state has no specific law to protect them in a foreclosure situation. For one local couple, that led to a housing nightmare. Michelle and Louis Rivera got married last summer and found the perfect place to start their lives.
We expected to come back from our honeymoon and have a place to live.
In the River West duplex less than 3 months, they're now moving. Again, when they signed a 1-year lease, the Riveras say the owner told them he was selling, but never mentioned foreclosure.
He said your lease is protected by Wisconsin state law, so you don't have to worry about anything.
Actually, the state law that protected renters in this situation was repealed in 2011. But the Riveras' lease was protected under a federal act, something this couple didn't know. And then things got confusing when the notices started to pour in.
A lot of paperwork that basically just said when they want us out, we need to be out.
A date the Riveras couldn't nail down.
We called Fannie Mae, we called the realty office, we called so many people, and everyone had different answers as to when we had to leave.
So they decided to just get out. They found a new place, packed everything up, and were out in 10 days.
The process is worse now than it used to be.
Mark Silverman is an attorney with Legal Action of Wisconsin. He's represented a lot of renters in this situation.
I really think that people now are at the mercy of the court.
That's because the federal law protecting tenants at Foreclosure Act expired at the end of 2014. So even a lease is no longer protected.
So right now in Wisconsin, there are no statutory protections for tenants whose landlords are going through foreclosure. It's very complicated now.
Silverman's best advice for renters in this situation: get help.
For a person who doesn't come to an attorney, I don't know how they would figure out where they could turn.
The Riveras are now settled in their new duplex, but are still bothered by the experience.
To think that there is really just there are no advocates out there for renters. Kind of stunning.
If you are renting and in a foreclosure situation, the best advice: get help from an expert. Otherwise, you have to navigate a confusing court system on your own and might be evicted with no notice. Courtney Garrish, today's TMJ4.